Our most memorable motorcycle rides are less about famous destinations and are more about those random detours that happen because one unknown human at a roadside chai shop says, "भाई एक जगह है, देख के जरूर जाना."
राजस्थान राज्य सड़क विभाग. Wow, even a toll gate is shaped like an Haveli, man. That's how you should design your infrastructure so that it, replicates your heritage. Had a very interesting conversation on the previous tea stop. The gentlemen there are planning a ride to Ladakh from Banswara in Rajasthan. They were pretty excited to talk to me about what to carry and what not to carry, etc. on while they plan their bike tour on Bullet 350. I think it's a classic 350. We had that conversation, and when I told them that I'm heading towards Jodhpur, they asked me to check out this place called Chacha Kota. It's in Banswara region. So Banswara region receives the maximum waterfall, sorry, the maximum rain in Rajasthan, hence the greenery you see around me. I'm actually riding from Indore to Jodhpur. On the way, I'll either stop in Udaipur tonight or I'll make it to Nath Dwara. It's a very, very famous place for Sri Krishna Bhagwan's temple. I had this sudden urge to ride, and the practical aspect, or rather my mind told me not to ride to places that I've been to. So in South, there aren't many places that I've not been to. There are places, but nothing that I should ride and spend a couple of days there. So I started thinking where I've not been. So I've not been to Longewala, I've not been to Run of Kutch, not been to Sam Sand Dunes, I've not been to Tanut Mata Temple, I've not been to the border areas. So Run of Kutch I do some other time. It's probably best to do it with family because then everybody can enjoy the place. I decided to do the Jaisalmer and the desert around it. Got a flight to Indore, landed on Friday, worked through the day, got my bike checked, riding today, Saturday to Jodhpur, on the I'll stop somewhere. So tomorrow's destination is Jodhpur. Then again working from Jodhpur for 2 days. After that it's 4 days of holidays for me. So proper, no work, no phone calls, proper riding in the desert. That's the idea. Once I get to Jodhpur, I'll see if something changes. For now, it is Chacha Kota. I'm sure some Chacha was involved in this. Now, actually, there might be a serious version of the origin of the name, but because Chacha is Chacha for all of us, especially boys, I'm just calling it Chacha for, I'm making that joke. Wow. Their water body is from Mahi Sagar Dam. So on the left and on the right, it started now. Now we are riding through areas surrounded by the Mahi River or the Mahi Sagar Dam. And any by-lane or by-road you venture off to, amazing views guaranteed, picnic spots guaranteed. Tourists coming here, please don't trash the place. Keep it neat and clean. like an ocean, both sides. So windy, and as far as my eyes can see, it's just like an ocean. Wow. Imagine the amount of landmass this dam has submerged. But yeah, very necessary for a water-starved place like Rajasthan. Creating a dam of this magnitude means water supply to thousands of villages, if not lakhs of villages, I'm sure. I've seen some drone shots of after the chap at the tea stall narrated this place. I checked out YouTube and saw some drone shots. Wow, so it's like 1,000 islands. I mean, more than that probably. Crazy. I think there is a temple. Tropic of Cancer. Oh wow. Is this a temple? Let me see if I can go here. It seems to be a religious place. Nice. Well paved and it's well made. I think some puja offerings are in progress. Amazing, amazing. मंदिर परिसर में शराब पीकर प्रवेश ना करें. Okay, this is a temple. I would not be able to take off my riding boots now, so I'll turn back. Why do you do this to me? Why do you turn off in the wrong places? Machismo. Let's do a second gear climb. Add the torque. Kark Rekha, Tropic of Cancer. My mind is unable to process the visuals, because when you hear Rajasthan and what you've seen in the movies and the vlogs and YouTube is just desert and castles and forts, this much greenery and such a large water body you're riding towards, your brain is like, are you sure you're in Rajasthan? I'm happy I stopped for tea there and I got this piece of information about Chacha Kota. On top of that, there's literally no traffic, so I'm able to. Oh, nice. Chacha Kota non-veg dhaba. I hope there is food here. I'll eat on the way back. On top of the visuals, there's hardly any movement of vehicles. So I'm able to thump around in like 4th gear and enjoy the Enfield. Wow.
Woof! What a view, man! What a view! Chacha Kota 3 kilometer. I have to watch the road. There's a lot of gravel on corners, and I am excited and looking at the water most of the time. Whoa! Samandar, like an ocean. I know it's a dam, but usually the water at certain points is going till the horizon. Nice. There's a viewpoint. Awesome. Just awesome. What's over this hill? So many villages, houses. If it was not for the heat and the extreme sun, I would have thought, if you blindfold me and bring me here, I would have thought this is Idiki Dam backwaters. Crazy, man. Crazy. There seems to be some kind of a dhaba or a tea stall down below. Let me see if I can go there. OMG. OMG. Check that out. उसका कहीं से तो रास्ता होगा. Yeah, here is the rasta. I can go. As I got closer to the Mahi reservoir area, the terrain opened up beautifully. Dry earth, scattered trees, rocky patches, lot of vegetation by virtue of farming, and suddenly this massive stretch of water body. Best part was it did not feel like a tourist spot. It felt untouched, probably because of the heat and because of the festival season that I was riding in. Not many tourists were in that area. I rode through the village for a while before reaching the waterfront. A few villagers were fishing near the banks and I saw a handful of tourists too. Nothing crowded, no loud music thankfully, no commercial setup. And that's when the silence hits differently. Highway riding is noisy, wind noise, engine noise, traffic noise, people honking incessantly. Our own thoughts running constantly inside the helmet. Then you suddenly reach a place like this and everything slows down.
This place is worth the wrong turn. Look at the views just all around you.
I took a turn towards what I thought was a hillock, but I reached an amazing isolated place. Loose mud on the way, uneven surface, small rocks, nothing technical, but enough to remind me that my ADV 390 is more suited for rides like this. The isolated patch overlooking the reservoir was probably the best part of this detour. Golden grass everywhere, wind moving across the landscape in waves reflected in the grass. No people nearby, no sounds except the breeze and the ticking noise of the Machismo 500 cooling down. Moments like this are difficult to capture properly on camera, especially for a novice like me. The real feeling is not visual, it's the atmosphere. You have to be here to feel it. The heat, the silence, the smell of dry grass, the fatigue from riding slowly fading away, the satisfaction of finding a place you never planned to visit. That is what I enjoy most about motorcycle travel in India, not just the destination, specifically the unpredictability, the chai stops, the ganna juice stops, the random conversations. I try and stop mostly on roadside shops and not established restaurants. That way I attract less attention, but I also sometimes get great conversations. This detour showed me a place unknown to me previously, and my ordinary highway ride turned into a memory that will always stay with me. Chacha Kota was never part of the original plan, but now whenever I think about that Indore to Udaipur ride, this detour is probably the first thing that comes to my mind. Keep riding, keep making memories.